Yes, hello. Hi. I figured out how to do this again. It's really exciting. Ah, let's begin. I swear I've washed my clothes since the last time I wore the sweatshirt. Yes.
Hi,
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm just lovely. Um,
I'm mediocre, to be honest. I drank
oh,
half a cup of tea. I haven't had caffeine in so long.
why?
It I just haven't. I haven't needed to. I haven't had a desire for it.
But you're saying
Ha-
things are mediocre.
yes, things are mediocre because I drank half a cup of tea after not having any caffeine, and it's supposed to make you feel alive and alert. It feels like it kicked me in the gut and told me to take a 5-hour nap. It's like I'm I'm but that's not why we came here to talk. We are here today.
Well, I'm great. You know, I'm always grateful that when I say how are you, you don't just go fine.
Well, at
That,
first I was like, I'm good, and then the lie alert just started ringing in the back of my head.
well, thank you for not lying.
Never.
We are here today to discuss Learning Lots podcast, which I'll have to
Learning
just
lots.
over again
Learning lots.
hop in because there's not a way for me to pin the podcast in any way. So maybe I just need to have this in the frame somehow so that people understand what we're doing. I'll just advertise as we're talking.
I've
Do you want to talk about
received so much loving messages from people asking when and where they'll be able to get this
I'll
sweatshirt.
have to figure out
So
how to,
we got to do that. The answer is it will happen. We just haven't done it yet.
yeah, we're figuring it out. Learning.
Lots.
So talk about this episode.
This episode, our guests are Jane Fonda and Hop Hopkins. They are incredibly wise and talented, and they gave us so much time and taught us so much about the interconnectivity of racism and environmental justice and how the two are linked and it's impossible to dismantle one without the other, which I'm just so grateful for the education that they shared with us because I did not know
Mm-hmm.
just how connected they are and how much the Black and brown communities are affected by climate change. And yeah, I really love talking to Hop and Jane, and I love the way that they talk to each other too.
Yeah, they're amazing. They're amazing. So respectful and one thing I want to talk about for those who haven't listened to the episode yet, because I know it just came out, and this topic is different, and we're tackling an issue that might seem like a lot to dive into, but there's so much joy in this conversation, and that's what I loved. Is it's really engaging the way that they're talking about what can feel like a really heavy, sad subject matter. Is actually they are what I would call joyful warriors. They're just like, come on, like there's purpose and life in this. Join us. And I just want people who are listening to this that might have hesitation by going like, oh, this seems heavy, that it is, but also it's done with a lot of love. And so it's you can step into this conversation, you can listen to it and learn a lot. I think this was a huge stepping stone for us in this being another great episode where it wasn't just us talking about something that we really knew a lot about. We were learning and
Yeah,
asking questions and being schooled on this about how these are linked, and opening our eyes to things that are right in front of us that we hadn't previously seen.
yeah, definitely. I totally agree. And when you were talking about wanting to feel like the possibility of feeling like this is too big of a topic to jump into, Hop said something so smart at the end of the towards the end of the episode. He says something like, "We're not asking you to show up and suddenly be Jane Fonda or be Hop Hopkins. We're here. We just need more people to be engaged." And it was so inspiring. He really made me feel like it's fun and easy. It benefits you to care about the world. And we also get into a topic about the difference between charity and solidarity, which was great. I hope everyone listens to it because I once again felt like I got to be a part of a conversation that I was so lucky to be there for. And then I get thrilled when I put two and two together and realize we've recorded the whole thing and everyone else gets to listen to it now too.
Yeah, I mean that's really the whole point of this. Is I feel so lucky that I can email Jane or Hop and that they respond, that they answer back. And so this is an opportunity to be able to share those conversations that we might have privately with people that might not get to have those conversations with these people. So it's another awesome episode that I'm really excited, and I hope that more people check out. Learning Lots podcast. It exists. It's out there in the world. It's there for your enjoyment, and for you to learn and grow with us. And once again, we want participation. If you have guest ideas, topic ideas, you can be putting them in the, is this a call to chat? What is this? Is this a comment?
Yeah, this is a chat. But you can also comment on the video once it's posted to Brie's page. Because
Learning Lots podcast.
Yeah.
Learning Lots podcast. We please send comments about topics, because we want to have more conversations with people that are things that you want to learn about too. So far, we're kind of just going with where our inspiration is taking us. But someone said get Ariana. Obviously, I want Ariana. Every day of our life, I want Ariana on the podcast.
Oh, reading everyone's messages. It's been so nice. I got some messages this morning about this episode that just made me feel so good. It's really nice to put something out into the world that's joyful and that other people enjoy and then feel inspired by.
Yeah, I agree. I love you, Jessie. I love making this with you. I hope people take a listen. Learning Lots podcast. And we can continue to expand on these lives as they come out. Maybe we'll do, we kind of just decided to jump on. Surprise! But maybe we can plan these out, and people can submit questions, and we can kind of talk more in depth and create, I don't know, maybe it's better we could do these lives a little bit after, like they've been out for a little bit, maybe a day or something, so that maybe we can have a conversation. People could submit questions about things that they had follow up to.
Yeah, maybe Wednesdays then.
Yeah, maybe.
I love that.
Do you think people of the internet? The internet can be so scary, but then sometimes it's okay.
Our internet, the people who talk about Learning Lots are so nice. It's so nice.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Talk about first love. I think that's a really good idea for an episode.
Trevor Van Petten.
Oh, wow.
I loved him so much. We got married in kindergarten. And then in kindergarten. And then we got married again.
Oh, wow. This is a lot.
Broke up again.
Oh, no.
We got married a third time. And his father saw me getting picked up after school, and he approached me. He said, if you get married again, I expect to be invited. He was like, I heard you had weddings, and I was not included in the weddings at all.
Wow.
Yes.
I didn't know this, Jessie.
It was a passionate affair. However, we were 5, and
all good things.
The flames quickly. What's a poetic way of, water was doused on the fire.
Yes. You got a divorce.
We were in different classes in first grade, so we just weren't around each other. It's fine.
Right. I love you. Hope everyone checks out the podcast. Thanks for joining us. And as always, just love the conversation with our listeners.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
One person who asked if I'm watching Loki. Yes, I definitely am. So good. Okay. Bye.
Bye.